Looking good helps you feel good. Now, there's a saying that you need to dress for the job that you want to get, but I'd like to tweak it today and say that you need to dress for the success that you want to achieve. So it only makes sense that today on the show, we have someone who's managed to combine both dressing well as well as becoming a success. We've got Winnie Maluleke right here in studio who's going to be talking to us about her journey behind being the founder as well as designer of Voila, Feel Beautiful. I've got to say, I feel so intimidated being here today because, Winnie, it's not every day that you are in the presence of someone who is a designer. So I'm judging myself.
No, you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. But I guess what's missing from your outfit today could be an accessory from Voila.
And there you have it. I'll leave you two to chat.
There we go. Winnie, it is such a pleasure having you on Changing Lives with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for the invite. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. You know, when it comes to entrepreneurs, I'm an entrepreneur. And I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years now. And I know what it's like where people suddenly see this success story and they think it happened overnight. And what I want to talk to you about today is how many long hours you worked and what you went through to get to this point.
I must say it's been like excruciatingly long hours, you know. And I can just reflect from the beginning. Initially, when I started off with the business, I was still working at the time. And I would get home around about maybe 6 o'clock in the afternoon, cook supper for the kids, put them to sleep by 8 o'clock, and it would be just me working until roughly around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
And
So
you've got kids.
2 kids, and it's like hectic.
Oh, that's amazing. And you know, to be able to put all of that together, you're giving women out there hope as well, because you can be a mom and you can be an entrepreneur, but you can be a successful entrepreneur at the bottom of all of that.
Definitely. I think it's about having a balance, to know that there's time where you get home, and this is time for the family, and only after that would you then take care of the business and all these other things. So it's a matter of having good time management skills and just managing your life.
How did you manage your time?
I did not manage it very well to start off with, I must say, because I used to muddle up everything in a sense that even during kids' time, I would still be working and all that. But as the years go on, you actually get the experience, and then you just learn to manage that and allocate and partition time to make sure that you meet everything in your schedule.
Wow, that's like Superwoman.
Well, not really, but yeah, you could say that.
It's quite incredible when you've got kids and you've got homework and you've got online schooling and all of these dynamics to still grow a business. And what inspired you to start your business?
What inspired me is I realized that I've always had a passion for actually handwork, meaning handcrafted items. And then just as a quick background, what started, I go to Hatfield Christian Church. So we used to have what they call Knit for the Needy in winter. So out of the blue, one day I'm like, this year I'm knitting scarves. And it started off like that. And then to move from actually using wool to upcycling t-shirts, it's something that when it went towards winter, I was like, okay, let's find something to do. So literally took up an old t-shirt, cut it up, started sewing back together, and voila.
Look what you've done, and it's so absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
So what we're doing is we're telling people that what seems like an overnight success takes years of contemplation, hard work, ups and downs, wins and fails, and people actually have to find their groove, and eventually they make it, but it takes a lot of focus and a lot of time and sacrifice. What was the one sacrifice you made that was the biggest?
I think initially the sacrifice was time spent with the kids. Because initially my main thing from leaving corporate to actually working for myself was to say, let me spend more time with the kids at home. But at the beginning of the whole process, it was just sacrificing time with spending with the kids and all that. But I mean, now they're a bit grown, so they understand that mommy's doing this for the family as well. So the vision is there.
Well done. It's so amazing what you've achieved.
Thank you so much.
Uma sabufa e cinco